Cardi B. Because no matter how many people like, it's like, oh, she isn't gonna be this. She's big as fuck, you know. So yeah,
it would be my mom. She put aside a lot of her life to take care of me and to raise me, you know, being a single mother. And I just give thanks to her because a lot of the things that, you know, it just wouldn't be possible without, you know, God. But my mother definitely did a big number in raising me. I'm the only child, so you know, she put her foot in the pie and did exactly what she needed to do. I'm so thankful for her, and I can't wait to repay her with, you know, more than she's ever done.
I want to give flowers to the baddest bitch, Trina. 50 years in, man, she paved the way for a lot of the girls out here. And I just gotta add one more extra one. Nicki Minaj, Nicki Lewinsky, Nicki the Ninja, Nicki the Boss, Nicki the Harry Barbie, you know what I'm saying? An iconic one. So, you know, I feel like those two women, they are great people for Women History Month in my world, because me coming up as an artist in this industry right now, times are evolving, things are changing daily, and it's time for the new girls to step in. And me looking at them as mentors, as a fresh up-and-coming artist, they done paved the way for me. It's your girl Pap Chanel. The Pap is Pretty and Paid.
I know that's right. And I want to get into that a little bit. Tell me about Pretty and Paid. What does that mindset look like for you, and how do you utilize that in your career?
Well, Pretty and Paid is a lifestyle. You just can't have the style. You got to actually live it. Put the money first, and it starts within if you're pretty. It ain't what's on the outside, baby, because I done seen a lot of pretty, ugly girls, okay? So, you know, if you picking up what I'm putting down, it starts within. You grinding out here pretty, and everybody, you know, respecting the brand.
And you said something, the industry is ever evolving. With that being said, how are you able to adapt?
Please just put God first, and I know what I am, one of one, and I'm gonna make sure by the time I walk out this motherfucker, I'm just playing. By the time I walk out of here, they gonna know. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. I love that. And last question, tell us a little bit about what you got going on, girl. We need some new music for the summertime, so talk to us a little bit about that.
Y'all need new music, and I'm delivering. Pap Chanel is going through a rebrand, and this rebrand, I'm putting everything into it to let y'all know that I'm taking this to the next level. So y'all be on the lookout for this new project. It's the girl next door. And to all my girls out there, keep grinding. It's Women History Month, and you know, we shape the world.
And I also want to give you your flowers for Pretty Girls Walk. It's still going viral. You know, it was used. They did a rendition of it on J Hud. You know, the tunnel that they do, the Spirit Tunnel. I said, okay.
All the pretty girls walk like this.
Oh, God.
Yeah. You ain't seen that, girl. You got to look at that. Yes. So with that being said, how does it feel to have a song that's so culturally resonant?
It feels amazing. I know for a fact that this would be the record that I would perform for the rest of my life in every room. This is the record that has made me the most money out of my full career.
Wow.
And this is the record that has resonated with millions, billions, trillions of women out of the country, like in our country, all around the world, kids, animals, anime, everything. So I feel amazing.
I love that. I love that. And I know you're dropping something soon. So can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Okay, so I'm dropping a song called I Look Like. It is basically me stepping back to the game. Like, this is a full rebrand. I haven't dropped it in a very long time, so I'm finally back dropping. And it is a dope song. We just shot the video a couple days ago. It's amazing. Okay. I was on set from like 10 a.m. to like 1 a.m., almost 2 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
So, with that being said, just know this video for the get down.
I love that. Can't wait to hear it. Did discover you from The Shy. When I heard the song, I said, let me grab my phone, let me Shazam this. Who is this girl? And I went down a whole rabbit hole just to, you know, figure out who you were, because I love the song Southern Delicacy. So with that being said, I know that you were on Broadway. You did SpongeBob SquarePants, the musical, and I love that for you. How did that influence or enhance your artistry to this day?
Well, being on Broadway did a number for me in the way of performing. I feel like I'm an even better performer now that I've had that experience at such a young age. And yeah, Broadway showed me that you need to captivate an audience. Like, it is a show. You are performing for people who pay hard-earned money to come see you. And so I feel like that in itself is a blessing. So you have to do what you got to do so that you know they get their money's worth.
Okay.
And that in itself is a big part of me as an artist. I love performing, so
I love
I'm
that.
so grateful that Broadway, you know, I went through the trials and tribulations of, you know, Broadway. So now that I can be a great performer.
Absolutely. And I know you got new music on the way. I've been hearing snippets, and I'm like, girl, if you don't release the date.
Right.
So talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, you know, gotta go through. I'm signed to Def Jam, so it's a lot of things that I gotta go through. A lot of hoops that I have to, you know, squeeze through before I can release it. But now I have an official date, so I'm releasing my single "New Girl" on 4/4/25.
Period.
That's 4/4 day for Atlanta. So
I love that. Can't wait to hear it.
I'm excited for everybody to hear it as well.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.